Does she know you by your first name? Or just by the son of?
Just who knows?
Dr. Thadapali.
Oh, yes, probably just by my mom's name.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm tired of talking to these doctors. I'm not tired of it.
Well, but see, as a nurse, we're kind of stuck in the middle. I want to be able to give you some answers. That's only fair. So I have to speak to her.
But now that I think about it, she's just going to tell you what she wants.
Dr. Thadapali. Hi, this is Kibra. How are you? Dr. Thadapali, I'm calling about what's your Brown?
Yes. She's got nothing I've never seen before, so it's okay.
Trying to find out about the holdup with her going home. What was the plan with this? I have home health to be arranged by Dr. lANG. And Dr. lANG is her primary. No, this is Kibra, the charge nurse. Okay. Okay. So.
8, Q8.
Okay. So call Dr. Malokis and find out if it's okay for her to go home. Her son is here, and her son says he's her primary caregiver, correct? He's been taking care of her for quite some time. Oh, you still want me to call Dr. lANG? When you mean once she leaves the hospital, you want to find out from Dr. lANG, is he going to resume care?
See, Dr. lANG is already moved at this point.
Right. That's why she wants me to call him to make sure. So when are you looking to discharge her? Like after Dr. Malokis has been notified? Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. No, I understand. So I need to find out from Dr. Malokis if she's okay for discharge, give physical therapy to come in here and see how she's doing physical therapy wise, and I'll call you back. I know that. I understand that, but we have to get her to that point. So right now we're trying to find out, get physical therapy needs to evaluate her to see how she's doing to determine whether or not she would need home health or not. And then Dr. Malokis needs to be called to ask about discharge. Call Dr. lANG and find out with Dr. lANG, is he still going to be able to see the patient if the patient is discharged, because you don't have an office. You don't do office. I got it. Okay. Okay. So what time will you be in today? Is everything is, okay, so find out about physical therapy, find out their outlook, see what's going on with physical therapy, Dr. Malocas. Well, that's what her son is concerned about. Her son is concerned. He said she came in one way, and to her, who's been the primary caregiver, she's deteriorated significantly, because he's standing here in front of me. So that's why I'm at. Okay. Right, no, I understand that. So the plan is find out about physical therapy, see how she does with that, talk to Dr. Malocas, find out if Dr. Malocas is okay from that point of view to see about discharge. If Dr. Malocas says okay to discharge, if physical therapy says home health, then I need to call you back or just write the order for home health and let Lisa handle discharge plan and handle stuff. Or call you back. Call you back. Okay.
Let me call Dr. Ryan and see.
Okay, so see what's going on. Have physical therapy eval her. Okay, I know she got up in the chair yesterday. And right, so we'll do that, and then you're looking more or less talking about tomorrow. Okay. And he just wants to, you know, he just wants to know what the plan is, because no one's been talking to him. So that's the purpose of my phone call. Okay. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. So you heard that?
I heard everything. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I will call physical therapy. Okay. I know she got up in the chair yesterday. What Dr. Thadapalli's concern is she wants to make, she needs to know how to discharge it, like discharge it with home health, or is she okay to be discharged without it? And that's why I said no. I said the son says, who's the primary caregiver, there's been a significant change. But now she's been put on a medication for dementia, which is called Aricept. So Dr. Thadapalli doesn't want to discharge it today because she wants her to start getting it into her system. That will help with here, which will help with her as far as the things that she'll be able to do around the home, which should increase her mobility and help with the physical therapy. So she said that's been the hang up. She just doesn't want to send her and then you have to turn around and bring her back. Her other concern is, since she's the primary here at the hospital, she doesn't do office anymore. So she wants to make sure that when you leave, that Dr. lANG will resume care because she needs a primary doctor.
Because you might choose somebody else.
Okay, so that's what she needs. So those are her concerns that she needed to know.
We will communicate with Dr. lANG, but you know
You'll probably be picking on
depending on the outcome of our communicate and.
Okay. Because
the second thing I wanted to say, and then I heard everything you said, so I kind of comprehended, put everything together. But me being a primary caregiver and holding the power of attorney and the executive of her estate, there's some criteria. For one thing, like I said, she should be able to walk out of here on her own. I mean, what's occurred in her mind as far as the treatment she received, I can't do much about that. She should be able to walk on her own. And
that's the goal that we're trying to get her at, even if it became.
Plus, before she leaves, I want to make sure all the documentation is that I want to be able to see it, look at it, review it.
The hospital policy with that is you can get all of her documentation, not before she leaves. She has to be discharged, and you can go to medical records.
Because my fear is that they've got her all prepped up to die when she gets home, as opposed to dying in the hospital. You see what I'm saying? Her condition has deteriorated so fast that, I mean, she's physically helpless right now. Where 7 days ago she could walk around, eat, make herself a cup of noodles. You know, she could sweep off the front porch. You know, check the television. You know, she could go to the bathroom on her own. Blah blah blah. Obviously, looking at her now, like I said, history will prove me out. You know, at the time you guys want to decide you want to release her. We'll see
That's
what her
why.
condition
That's
is.
what
So I'm
Dr.
just getting
Patapelli
so
said.
basically, under this power of attorney, I'm saying don't try to dump her off in there.
No,
Fix
that's
her
what,
right. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
exactly what she's not trying to do. That's why she didn't want, and she doesn't even want to discharge her today. She wants to see how she's going to
Basically,
do.
because like I'm saying, if it's the hospital's fault, hold on.
that I don't know.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That has to be determined still. And like I said, I have to do research, see the paperwork, blah blah blah.
What you would have to
so
do.
I'm saying is, if the hospital's fault, she needs to stay here and rectify it, and we need to pursue.
Well, this is how this would go. If and when the doctors feel she's capable of going home and she can go home with home health or without, that's when they'll discharge her. Now, from that standpoint of what you're saying, once she's discharged, we cannot give paperwork to power of attorney anyone until the discharge process has been done.
I understand that. That
Wait,
brings you guys up for liability. So
No. After that, whatever, because stuff goes into the computer, okay, from different departments and everything, it takes 24 hours. After that, you go to medical records, and they will print out from day one to day end, everything.
Okay, well, it's not reflecting you. I just don't trust it.
Oh,
Okay, so
well, I can see where you're coming from, but that's just the process.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm going to appreciate understanding the process.
So I just don't want
and
you
you're saying
to
that's-
hear somebody tell you, well, no, you can't have that, or you can't do this, and not explain to you
Well,
why.
it's important for me to get it prior to her discharge. I mean, everything legal hangs on that, you know what I'm saying?
Now that, I don't,
Because like I said, I don't trust it. The documentation can be altered, blah, blah, blah. How would I know?
No, you know what? If documentation.
I've seen it done on high levels in the
If
federal.
documentation though is altered, anything that's, like if we put
I mean,
something
ask
in.
Judge Dorn, he'll say it. So, no, that,
If we put something in the system, it comes up as amended with another date. Like if I went to put something that happened in yesterday, say, you know, I didn't put in saw son at bedside, blah, 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 son was here 30 minutes, visitation, blah, da, 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 da. And then I go to put it in today, it won't let me go back that day unless it's an amended note. That's how the system is work. I understand where you're coming from.
yeah, as far as systems analysis and
Right.
data processing
I can't
and
tell you.
programming and stuff like
I'm not
that,
going to
sure.
tell you that. You know
can't be done.
that because if they can look down from the sky and tell you what you do and standing outside, it be in Egypt, anything can be done.
Especially now
But
with global warming, this threat,
do
this
know.
fear of population overgrowth. I mean, they just want to get people off the planet right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Dr. Pally? Yeah, she told me the plan. This is what she is concerned with. Okay, she wants physical therapy. Got her up yesterday. She wants to make sure because when she came in the second
That was
sunset,
something that should have happened the same day or the day after. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they let her condition get to the point where physical therapy is not going to. I mean, if you look at her.
I can't fix.
Look at her.
Well, she's been getting her medication to make her relax. She was getting that 2 o'clock in
Give
the
her
morning.
physical therapy. I mean, what kind of? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? You just hold on.
He said, we're going to stay more than they need to do an LTAC. He's already been over. And I don't know, I was on my knees for real, and I need to tell him something.
So what Dr. Patapelli said, her plan is to, she can't get walking. She wants to know whether or not she's going to need physical therapy, home health at home. And that's going to be determined by physical therapy. Dr. Malokis came in and put her on Anacept. Okay, so she did that yesterday. So she wants Dr. Malokis to see if that's working or not. Then she's taking the patient with all that orientation. She's talking about discharging tomorrow.
Mom. Okay.
Margarita.